Okay, so welcome back. We are heading out to Pisgah Covered Bridge for for all my New England family. It's not to be confused with Wicked Pissa, but it is close.
Pisgah.
So every time that we go to the zoo, I always see the sign for it, just heading in the opposite direction. So just going to go give it a look today, and it looks like there's some trees there, so hopefully there's some foliage colors going on. But yeah, we'll take a look and see what's interesting there.
Every time we go to the zoo as well, they go to the zoo, somebody has a blowout, so we'll see if my presence will break that curse.
Yeah, when it comes to road trips, my daughter hates me. I literally keep 3 changes of clothes for her. One time when we went out to the Greensboro Science Center, I had 2 outfits for her, in addition to what she was wearing, or maybe I had 1 outfit. I had 1 outfit with us because I always carry an extra outfit. Well, she had a blowout, clothes no longer usable. Put her in a change of clothes. Everything was fine. We left the science center. We were heading back. Blowout number 2, clothes not usable. I literally had to take off my t-shirt.
It was raining too.
Put her in that, and I'm driving home topless from Greensboro, which is
like
about
2 hours.
a 2.5 hour drive back. So after that happened, I now carry 3 outfits every time that we go.
In a few trash bags.
Yeah, so normally you always see her in my backpack. I keep a change of clothes in there, and then 2 changes of clothes in her diaper bag. So every time she leaves, she has a total of 4 outfits to hopefully make sure that I'm not driving home shirtless.
Yeah.
But I've got a jacket today too, so worst case scenario, I'll just pop on the jacket if she makes it through that many. If she makes it through that many, I'm just gonna cry and curl up into a fetal position anyways. So some of the new things that's going on, she is absolutely running everywhere now. With as fast as her legs move, you would think she's a gold medalist, but she's actually moving at a walking pace. But hey, she's definitely running, getting very close to actually jumping off the ground now.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
So normally she'll do the squat down and lunge herself up and lift 1 leg off the ground, but she's definitely getting much closer to actually jumping. And she has this thing now with walking on her tippy toes a lot. I don't know why. She'll do her normal strut, which she does have a strut, and then she'll pop up on her tippy toes. So I don't know, maybe she's a future ballerina. We don't know yet.
I doubt that. She is very conversational, and like a lot of the, I guess, phrases that she says, I don't know. It's just probably a parent thing I'm doing. I'm making it relatable and understandable to me. Because one time I was off and Olivia didn't go to daycare. We were bugging Daddy in his office, and Olivia was looking around and then looks at Raphael, and she was like, "Impressive work." And I was like, "What? Impressive work?" I don't know. It's she would form these phrases that kind of make sense to us and kind of makes sense given what the situation is. So like earlier today, I was like, "Hey, hold my bag," and she's like, "Okay," and she literally said the word "okay," and it's super cool that she understands little things that we tell her, like turn off the light or close the door, or earlier I asked her to give me her cup or bring me her cup, and she did. She was looking for it. I was like, "Hey, it's on the couch," and she looks at the couch and she sees the cup, brings it to me. I don't know, it's pretty cool. She's 1 year and 5 months, but it's amazing how the baby brain works. Also, she has gotten so much more affectionate towards us. She'd be in the super kissy mood, especially when she's about to go to sleep or when she just woke up. I guess that's when she's nicest, right? She would just like turn back and forth to us with kisses, and I think Raphael, sometime while I was away, has finally weaned her off the pacifier. So she hasn't been using it to help her fall asleep or help her stay asleep. And what else was I gonna say? She has gotten better too, naming her body parts, because I would sing to her, I'd say head should do this, and then she would like touch my nose and she'd be like nose, 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 and then she'd be like toes, toes, toes with the toes. And she said foot, I think yesterday while I was changing her, and I was putting Vicks on her, the bottom of her foot, and I was like foot, 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 and she'd say foot, foot, and then yeah, that's one of the things that I noticed the last couple of weeks as well.
So it's funny that she mentions the Vicks. So you know, if you're brown or Filipino, you probably know the old wives' tale of if you're sick, rub Vicks on the bottom of your feet. So you know, that's what we've been doing while she's sick. And the jar of Vicks with the cover will always be sitting next to her when I'm changing her, and she'll pick up the jar, wipe her finger on the top of the jar, and then rub her foot.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so she did that yesterday.
That's the brown in you, baby.
I was like, yep, okay. She doesn't grab the Vicks and try to rub it on her chest. She rubs it on her feet. So,
how to know you're Filipino and brown.
So it is. We have definitely passed it on to the next generation. So go us. But yeah, so I'll show you a short clip with those with the Frida pacifier system for weaning them off. Absolutely did not. Well, I guess it did work for us. But normally, you know, normally it works in stages, and basically the nipple gets shorter and shorter. But I had read previously when we were looking at trying to wean her off the pacifier what you could do, and they talked about, you know, making a small slit in the end of the pacifier so the suction isn't the same. So first I made a big slit in there, basically cut the nipple in two, immediately spit it out. Then I tried gradually making the slit smaller and smaller to see if, you know, it would work in that weaning process. And anytime anything was different with the nipple on the passy, she was like, nope, not having it, but still wanted the pacifier. So same thing once I put that stage 1 of that Frida pacifier system in, nope, immediately spit it out. And I was like, all right, well, we're just gonna. So I thought, okay, I'll just take this one with me, lay her down in bed, and then every time that she whines for a binky, I'll give her this one and she won't want it. And basically I waited till Izzy was gone because I was expecting some long nights of, you know, whining and fighting the fact of not having a pacifier. So I took the opportunity when Izzy was on her business trip. I was like, okay, let's just do this. Let's rip the Band-Aid off because I didn't want to interfere with Izzy's sleep. It's a 5-step approach. Step 1, they're supposed to use it for 1 to 2 days. 2, 1 to 2 days. Step 3, 1 to 2 days. Step 4, 1 to 2 days. And then step 5 should be from 0 to 1 days. They shouldn't want step 5 altogether. And that's what it looks like. There's a little hole in the end. Again, you can see the nipple is even smaller, which shouldn't be an issue because she only takes it at bedtime right now anyways. And then give the step 5 passy only if necessary. Tantrum time, baby should be over in no time. Bye-bye, binky. How it goes, because like I said, even the smallest slit that we made in her binky, she immediately spit it out and would lose her mind. So we'll take you along the journey and see how it goes. All right, let's see. Okay, morning after. So as I suspected, Olivia had the pacifier in her mouth for about 2 seconds and threw it away. Did not want anything to do with it. Not saying that it won't necessarily work for everybody, but what I would suggest is take a regular pacifier first, make a small slit in it, see if your child still likes it or still sucks on it. If they do, then it might work for you, but for us, not at all. So